Hello and welcome back to the Dolecast, episode 102. Joined today by two returning guests. I actually forgot your name for a second. Ben Dewhurst. I just said Scott Baxter. Ben Dewhurst and Charlie Johnston.
Hello.
How are we?
Good, mate. I'm excellent.
I'm doing well, mate.
Dewhurst, what was in your omelette this morning? And I was told not to start the podcast with that question, but you know what? Just because it was said, I'm going to do it.
A wee bit of ham.
Yeah.
Bit of onion.
Oh.
Bit of pepper.
Oh.
And some HP sauce.
Very gassy.
Yeah.
Very few gassy ingredients.
Yeah, man, I love HP sauce on eggs.
Just on top of it?
Like on the side and you dip it in like.
He was like mixing that with
Nah,
the eggs
not
and
that
like,
much, mate. No.
guys, almost just pure brown.
Onions, I mean, I would take onions in my omelette. I was in America and they put onions in my omelette.
Good,
I
like
had a steak omelette.
a steak
What?
omelette?
Yeah, steak. It was just like eggs. They do that over there. They put like steak and eggs together. Yeah,
They eat a lot of potatoes for breakfast.
they do. So they.
It's so strange.
So I went to Denny's and they give you. So I ordered. You get 2 plates. So I ordered a cinnamon. It was like cinnamon pancake stack, and it was like basically just a cinnamon roll, like all like the icing and the cinnamon stuff, but just on pancakes. And then they give. So that's your sweet. And then you give you a savoury as well. So then you get bacon,
Both.
hash browns, and something else.
But that's
Eggs.
free
Eggs.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
Their
is
hash browns are weird though. They're not. They're not
unreal.
like.
They're different from here, but they're
Like mashed
The
up.
McDonald's ones aren't that much different.
Yeah, it's like the McDonald's
prefer
ones,
the
but like
McDonald's
mash them
ones
all
here.
up,
Yeah,
and they're
mash
just
it,
like
don't they?
on the
Aye.
plate, like whatever.
Yeah.
Denny's is a good spot. You went to Florida, didn't you?
Yeah, I haven't been to Denny's though.
Was Denny's not in
Okay.
persona sauce?
Was it?
I swear it was.
Maybe it could have been.
Do you
It's probably
know-
a different Denny's.
Do you know on the first night when we came back and then we all sat and that like it was on the seaside and we watched the sunrise?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear that was Denny's.
no, that's a different thing.
I swear that was
The
Denny's.
kebab shop.
It wasn't a shop. It was like a restaurant.
I
Yeah,
like the
it was like
pizza.
kebab shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that not called
It
Denny's?
was. It had
Maybe
a
it might have-
chain,
might have
but
been
it
called-
wasn't Denny's. I
I
don't think.
swear it was.
Something similar.
Donny's.
Nah, I swear it was Denny's.
Maybe. Could just be a rival company. Speaking of lads' holidays, is the
Did you like what I did there?
yeah, I thought you were planting that.
Yeah.
You keep driving here thinking about that. We're just back from one about a month ago.
We are.
You had a good time, didn't you?
Oh, mate. Unbelievable. Love that.
Will you be back?
We were talking about this earlier, or not earlier, the other day on Thursday. We were talking about how we would do another one.
Smaller group, though.
As much as he hated it, he said that. Like he
yeah,
brought
I
it
said
up.
it.
Yeah.
He said it.
I would go again, like, but I wouldn't want to go.
Well, I said this when we were there because I'll be honest, by the final day, I never wanted to see a
Yeah.
lot of that group again.
Yeah. I haven't
not
seen them since.
yeah, I haven't seen half of them since.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh, true.
I
True for a
I
while.
left very early from that. I was ready.
Oh,
This guy.
You were
So
driving.
we went to a party about 3 weeks ago, maybe month ago.
it was like, well, how long was it after the holiday? A couple of weeks?
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks, maybe.
Aye.
So about a month ago, and I like your phone case.
Thank you.
What's that about? Sorry, I went off topic there, but that's
It's like it's two bumpers. It doesn't really protect it
I
that
was
much.
gonna say that's
But it's quite.
It's
It
cool,
works
like-
with MagSafe and stuff, and then
interesting.
yeah.
Looks nice. Looks nice.
Was that a costly purchase? Splash the cash.
40 quid or something.
Yeah, answer it. Sorry, Ben Davidson's ringing the podcast.
Oh, man,
Hello, gorgeous. You are live on the podcast. Hello, you're live on the
Is it a mic?
podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, mate. What
Oh,
is it?
dear.
No, he's not.
I
To where?
To where?
Wait till after 2. They're back on.
What has to?
What? The Asda? Like which one?
Shore Road.
Is it the Shore Road one? Is that the one?
There's a short or not? There's protests on there, lad.
They're off at 2.
Well, you told me you maybe couldn't come here today because you were trying to get to the protests.
Yeah, mate.
But joking in the front.
Yeah, you would have led them. But what do you call it? Yeah, so we went on a lad's holiday, and so we were at a party about a month ago,
We were.
and me and Dewhurst had kind of said to each other, let's skedaddle here very quickly, right? and we kept moving the goalpost to what time we were going to leave. It went from we'll leave at like 11:30 or 12 to then 10:30, and then it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, let's go. This boy gets a few more beverages into him. Next time I see him, we're, nah, mate, Matt, wait. Then I'm like, no, we'll go at this time. He's like, nah. Wait. Kept going on. I did Scott and Holly left home and came back to then pick him up, and you stayed?
I did, yeah.
What time did you stay? How long after I left you off did you get home? After I left, did you get home?
I can't actually remember. I stayed a good while longer, like, not like ridiculously, but...
Who took you in then?
Smith.
Yeah, so I was in the lift after him, that's what it was. Smith was like, I'm just going to do him a lift.
Smith did me, Peter, Jen, and...
No.
Henry.
No, he didn't do Jen.
Well,
Yeah, I
she
mean...
was in the car.
She was in the car, but she didn't get the lift.
I must have left about 10:30. I was done with
No,
that.
I think you left a bit later than that.
Maybe 11. I was done. I remember
You
saying...
were drinking though, so.
Yeah, I remember saying goodbye to everybody twice.
He wasn't drinking.
and
He
this-
was driving.
Yeah, I know.
the second time I just left without... I maybe said goodbye to you guys, and then was like, I just walked past people at the door. I was like, I'm away here. See you later.
Passionately kissed and said your farewells.
Yeah, you.
Fair.
But we went on a lad's holiday, and by the end of it, I think most people were done.
Aye.
I could have stayed there ages.
Really?
Yeah, I got home. Was like, I'm bored now. I'm bored at the minute. Not like right now.
Cheers, man. The effect of like the enjoyment of the gimmick of like, oh, I'm on a lad's holiday with my mates had worn off me by the last day. I was like, let's go.
Do you mean the last day is in like when we were in the shanty or what was it called?
The Aaron's Isle?
Yeah.
I would say the night before that. I'd say the night
Because
before
Scott
that.
kept calling it a shanty town or something.
Yeah, well, Peter arrived and he literally stepped outside of the van. Peter went,
This is Al Shanty.
this is a shanty town. But like, we can say this. So basically, we had a villa. We did. That's for the audience at home, not you two. I know you guys are aware we had a villa. But
I forgot.
we had a villa. And our villa was probably about 10 minutes away from like the strip. 10-minute walk? Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Like the top of the strip anyway. But
Yeah. The strip out of 10?
to be fair, as strips go, good strips.
This is
Not for
Albufeira.
us.
This is
Not for
Albufeira,
us.
by the way.
Yeah. As strips go, it's good strip. Very like pumping compared to like Greece. It was packed, awful. Not good for us though.
No.
We
No.
don't do
Yeah.
well. In that
We
shit.
yeah, it was,
We were out of our
it was
depth.
bad.
The Bertos was good.
What even one was that one?
That was the
Cocktail one?
fancy cocktail one.
Oh, yeah. You got
Just because it didn't have.
Did you get you got the big
Yeah,
one
yeah,
then?
yeah.
Yeah.
Good push.
I'll say this, walking home from the strip, when you discussed this, there was a point walking home from the strip where like you got to like the strip ended and it just turned into like
good ghost town.
ghost town. Did not a fan of that whatsoever, and there was like cars that like
Do you know
broken walls
you know
and
the top
everything.
of the strip, and then you cross like the crossing on the lights.
Yeah, where the donut
That
van was or whatever.
There to the villa was just a ghost
did
town.
not enjoy.
Well, they were all restaurants. That's why.
There were restaurants, and then you got to like just the.
We never got
houses.
that all-you-can-eat Chinese.
No.
No.
We got it.
Talk
We
about
took
every
it every
day.
day.
Every day.
Is it the day for it? Yeah.
Yeah, every for all you can eat Chinese tonight. But we utilised Uber a lot.
Oh, Uber was
Too much
purchased
utilization.
heavy, like.
I didn't leave the villa because of it.
Yeah, I calculated after. I think I spent €150 on Uber.
On Uber, mental. I didn't work on it.
Over 7 days. Which to be honest, I thought it would have been more.
Cheap, like.
It was.
Cause see all
cheap.
the deals that were on.
It was just and the
the-
fact you're paying the delivery drivers
40 cents.
15 cents a delivery.
The beers was mad, like.
But yeah, you in particular on the last day were done.
I was ready to go home. Like.
Yeah.
I was ready to go home.
Because we made a fatal mistake on our last day. The vlog will be out ideally 2 days after this podcast comes out, Wednesday, so next Friday. We made a fatal mistake in that we had our accommodation. We had to check out by 11.
Yeah.
And what time was our flight? Like 8.
It wasn't 8. Okay, it was 8.
Like
PM?
8 p.m.
Oh, I think you
11.
said you checked at 11 a.m. and your flight left. For
No.
No.
When's the flight, lads? About 4 hours ago.
Long day.
long one then.
Yeah, it was so 11 a.m.
And
to
big
8
grumpy
p.m.
pants made it longer.
Yeah,
Who, me?
Yeah, you were the worst.
I'm zipping my lip. Do you remember that?
We didn't even go out the night before as well. Like he was acting like he was hungover.
Did you go there?
No, it's just
No one went out.
Yeah.
We sat in your room.
I was just bored.
So that was that. We went to the marina and then had dinner and then went back home.
Marina was a good dinner, wasn't it?
It was
Oh,
average.
mate.
I told you about this.
It's the really expensive place.
No, that was
What was
the
it?
second.
Kids
Remember the
meal?
second night, and we got a rack of ribs.
Oh, mate.
He was so for
Catfish.
context for the audience listening. We went in Albufeira. There's the new town and there's the old town, probably a 10-minute drive away from each other.
Yeah.
And the second night, we decided it was the England game was on. I can't remember who they're playing.
Sir, it's
Someone.
one of them Scandinavian.
Yeah.
No, they're not even Scandinavian.
Serbia.
Or
Serbia.
whoever was in that group.
And we went to the old town, which was a lot higher class, I would say, than the new town.
I don't.
Not as
Not-
trapped out.
Yes,
older.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
More
families.
family
Yeah.
centric.
And older people.
Yeah. But I never really got offered drugs in the old town. Sorry, in the new town, but in the old town, the first person I spoke to was like, "Do you want cocaine?" And I was like,
Really?
"Yeah." Some guy in like a nice white shirt and like black try. It was like none of those people who are trying to like get you into restaurants,
Aye.
but his was
Trying
by
get you
drugs.
into-
But the police were like as close as Aaron is to me now, and he was just wanting me cocaine. I was like,
Mad.
no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Dab up, no. But we went to. There was two groups. This was the issue. Two groups were split up. Like one
Because of
group
the
went
taxis?
ahead. Yeah, yeah. You couldn't obviously get like 10 people in one Uber. So one group went ahead, and the other group followed. And by the, you got it was you. Were you in the first group? Yeah.
Mhm.
And you guys picked a restaurant,
Well,
which
see,
was
No, that's what it was as well. It was the groups were split up between who wanted dinner. And I was like, oh, I want dinner. Me, Ben, O'Hara, and who else was it?
That was just the four of you, I think.
Me, Ben, O'Hara.
Wiley.
Ollie Scott.
Wiley.
Wiley, yes, because he
Yeah.
had his nosebleed.
11.
He lost a gallon of blood at that dinner table.
Really?
I'm not even joking. Like
I
he-
didn't see this.
It literally, I looked around and Wiley was like, oh, fuck.
I just saw
And
him walk to the
literally
restaurant.
just, he was like, do you have a napkin? Yeah. Covered his, completely drenched. Do you have a napkin? Took all of our
He
napkins,
had like
ran
4
out.
on the holiday.
Yeah, he went through all. He just gets nosebleed. It must
Yeah.
be like altitude. Then ran up to the toilet. But anyway, so
Portugal's
we
very
were
high.
like, we can't get a table in any of these restaurants that were on the main bit because of the big screen for the England game. So we
Yeah.
walked around this thing and we were like, oh, this place is nice. And we were like, do you like that menu? And we were like, we'll just sit down anyway. And
Yeah.
then yous came and we were like, oh, well, they're probably not going to like in here. Anderson was like, there's no fucking way Jura still sit down in there.
Well,
And he's all ordered kids' meals to
Yeah.
be like,
no, to be fair, I ordered a big boy meal. I ordered ribs. So did you. But you got a double vodka Fanta.
Oh, mate.
Skin-
Stinking. For €15 and it was stinking. 15 €. And it wasn't even like a big glass. It was
like
like,
all these prices.
It
And
was
we
like
had a rack of
small-
ribs as well.
aye, they were.
I was cold as well.
They were
They
like
were nice.
It wasn't a good restaurant.
you
to be
could
honest.
tell it was like
It was like a
pretty
fancy
made, like,
restaurant, but
yeah.
they were like, "Yous."
yeah.
Aye.
It was interesting. You were probably most unhappy about it.
I wasn't happy. Like,
Yeah, he just kept
he's,
saying.
he's just the
he just-
biggest girl, isn't it?
He just kept going. We're going for a sit-down dinner on the second night of the holiday. What's wrong with you? And then we went to.
And didn't come the other night.
And then we went.
yeah, slept in that night.
We went to some like
Steakhouse.
no like we went to Sexy Meat a couple of days
Aye,
later, but
I
like
slept
Biggest
in.
catfish ever. Who goes to a place like, oh, it's round the corner.
Yes.
We're living like pure like villas, holiday villas, kind of tramped out area. And then it was like, oh, we'll just go to Sexy Meat round the corner. You're not expecting that to be good.
so I wore an I Am Knuff t-shirt because I presumed like this will be some like dingy
Peter
diner.
didn't have a top
Yeah,
on.
Peter barely had a top on. Yeah, literally, he just walking about with no shirt on. And then we turned up to this place called Sexy Meats, and it was literally like I don't want to say 5-star restaurant, but it was
Long
like
dresses, shirts.
Yeah, it was
like
like
all
a-
white,
You were
nice and
supposed to be
pristine.
dressed up for this.
I
Like
didn't go like. I
it
don't
was,
know.
it,
It had like an outdoor pool and all.
yeah, it was top of the range, and I was sitting there in my I Am Knuff t-shirt, sort of like this is. I feel a
What a place.
Yeah.
I was expecting like a wee like corner shop steakhouse to have like porn or something in the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
corner,
yeah,
like
yeah.
sexy meat.
Sexy meats. But it was Sexy Meats was a good restaurant.
It was a nice place. They did
Good
good
restaurant.
cocktails as well.
Uh,
Had a few Moscow mules.
Peter ordered what did Peter order? Some Argentinian cut, thinking he was all fancy, and it came out stinking.
Was it?
It was
Such an idiot.
it was awful.
Was he the most like
It was
happy?
Nah, it was like everyone just ordering like ribeye or something.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm gonna have the alla canta or
Yeah.
something. And then he was like, it's this like prime like Argentinian cut. It's like very nice. It's nice and thick. It comes out and it was like like in packet beef
was
you get from
literally
Tesco.
like
It was that
tracing,
three slices
tracing
of it.
paper. That's what it was like just
Oh,
really
so
thin,
hilarious.
and it wasn't happy. And it's also rubbish shirt.
I was sunburnt. As well. He was very sunburnt.
Oh, his
He just
sunburn
didn't put any
was
sun
mad.
cream on the first day. He got absolutely roasted. I also was thinking about this podcast earlier and realised that the first time you were on this podcast, we discussed a couple of people that ended up in our pool on the first night.
yeah.
That only hit me when I was sick with this earlier. I went, oh yeah, they were, yeah.
I really did enjoy their company. As much as like people were like,
that
oh,
out.
as much as like we didn't want them in the villa because it was like our villa.
Yeah, I don't
Which
break
is
stuff.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But like seeing the strip, I enjoyed. Like they were good lads. Kyle, love Kyle.
Yeah, he's out there now.
He's there.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
I the next day after the first night out, honestly thought I was gonna die in Portugal.
There
I
was one point.
I honestly,
You were in the pool before me, before I got home. And I ended up
with my shirt.
He was first
I ended up
Yeah.
so me and Scott walked home. We were like walking home together, and he was talking to some fella from his course in uni.
Yeah,
And then
was he there?
who the guy? Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
And then he ended up walking off of like Ollie Scott and someone else, and somehow I ended up still speaking to his fella from uni. So then I was like, I need to catch up with these boys
Yeah.
here. Left this guy from Scott's course. Started trying to catch up. Obviously, the amount of people on that strip just couldn't find them.
Yeah,
So I ended up walking home alone, but I ended up taking like completely. I went the wrong way. So you know when you got to the crossing, you went to go straight. I ended up
Yes.
going right, and like the whole.
were the big cross
I
with the
did that
cars
one.
on?
Yeah. I went right,
Yeah.
and then it was like it brought you down like a roundabout. I ended up like so I just basically did a big like loop
Yeah,
wrong rather than just going that way, and then
still take you to the house.
yeah, but just way longer.
Yeah,
So then I got in, and obviously heard people in the pool. I was like, "Man, who is in the pool?" And obviously had to bang on the door because no one left the keys in the box. Got in the house, went out to the back. I was like, mate, I was steaming. I was like, who is that, mate? I don't recognise that who that is. And I got closer, mate. Them three in the pool. I was like, what?
It's none of us as
Yeah,
well. It was
yeah,
just
yeah, just-
It was them
Ian's-
three and Peter.
well,
Oh yeah.
so pretty much.
Oh, yeah, we're not
for
doing
context, there was a group of guys that we vaguely know. Well, not vaguely know. We know one of them quite well, but the other two
Yeah,
we
yeah.
more vaguely know. Who were also in Albufeira at the same time and came back to our villa a couple of times.
Just the once.
Well,
it was twice.
there was twice, and the second time was the
The
night
night
the
that
guy
fella
got
got-
chinned,
Yeah.
right? Hello, folks. Stanley Houston, creator of the Dolecast and all around sound guy here. Just letting you know, for the next about 10 minutes, we'll say 10 minutes, unfortunately we lose Charlie and Dewhurst's angle. I don't actually know what happened with the cameras, but they do return, don't worry. I'm just keeping you guys in the loop, and just let you know it was my fault. I was in front of the cameras, not behind them, not putting any fingers, not casting any aspersions anyone's way, but don't shoot the messenger, alright, crazy fools. But yeah, just keep you guys in the loop, okay? Because I like to do that. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Oh yeah.
So I've told this story in the podcast before. The guy got chinned when we were in Albufeira, and the three of them came back to our villa for literally 20 minutes. So like we were sitting in the back for 20 minutes. Peter went, "I'm gonna go to bed." And we were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed." Like, and they were just sort of sat on our balcony, being like, "Right, okay, guess we're leaving then." I think they just booked an Uber and went home after that.
No, I think they walked.
They walked.
It was early enough. The first night they got an Uber home.
Yeah.
But I remember so we were in the pool. I was with this one to say before. We were in the pool, and then you came back. You obviously got out of the pool, went up, tried to sleep, whatever.
Yeah.
And you ended up coming back out, and they were like, "Dan, get in the pool." You like like down the steps. You like stumble. I thought this guy's gonna fall over, and then you got like to the pool table, like that side of it. You were about to jump in, and you went to like jump, and you just fell backwards onto the pool table.
I can't remember
Onto
that.
the pool table.
Yeah.
I remember getting into the
That
pool with
wrong
my
pool.
all my clothes on.
Yeah, no, we were all
Peter.
we were all sitting.
Yes, I can't. Yes, tell that story.
We were all sitting at the table. I must have been first there because I was there before the other group got there. Other group came and we were all sitting around the table talking. And then you had just came in. You came by yourself. You must have been by yourself.
Yeah. I think I went up to my room
past.
first.
We were like, "Oh, you're right, Daniel." Not a word. Walked straight past us, fully clothed. Took your shoes off, straight into the pool. And we were like,
I
"Is
remember
it warm?"
being-
And you were like, "Hula."
I remember being in the
So
pool
we
with
all
my shirt
got
on.
Yeah.
And then I remember coming
You
down the
left your
stairs.
shirt
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember coming down the stairs next morning, just seeing my shirt like
floating.
on the tile. Yeah,
It looked
floating
like,
in
it
the
looked like paper mache.
Yeah.
It was like because it was like a whatever color it was,
Yeah.
and then
it was
when
orange.
it like it sort of like dry out,
Yeah,
but it was like
shriveled
all
up,
like it looked like.
I think I didn't throw it down. I still got it, but one night, and we can tell a story now because we're home. But
He doesn't know still.
yeah, so Peter, who's been on this podcast before, he was on an episode in like 2021 or something.
Oh right, okay.
With
I was
like
like,
Max
I've
and stuff.
missed that.
Yeah. He calls it the emo cast now. But one night did he? He wasn't in the house, but I don't know why. Did he? It was a group? Was there? Oh, that's what it was. So it was the night of that we got the ribs and the steak and everything, the ribs and
They
stuff.
stayed.
They stayed in the
watch
old
golf.
town. Oh, they stayed in the new town.
To watch golf.
Old town, yes.
Yeah.
And we went back to the villa.
Yeah.
They were watching the golf. We went into Peter's room and lifted a pair of
Jorts. And his
shorts.
Oakleys.
Yes. So a pair of jean shorts, which were I think quite
80.
expensive.
80 quitters.
Yeah. And his Nathan his Oakley's. And
There was his boss shorts or whatever they were. Or?
there was something like pretty high price range for shorts, and put his Oakleys inside them and just threw them into the pool. But then didn't they just like the more
We
they
thought they were
absorb
gonna
water,
float,
yeah, and then
and
they
then,
absorb all the
yeah.
water, just start moving
We thought
down to the
they-
bottom of the pool.
We thought they would be too heavy
Yeah.
to like absorb enough water, and
Yeah.
then we like looked around at one point and you just saw them floating down to the
Oh.
bottom.
And then we realized it's probably
So then
Probably get the-
Scott fished them out with the big net.
Oh,
and
yes,
you
that's
grabbed it out of the net, just threw them back in.
and then we fished them out. We're like, right, we'll just leave them like hanging
Above the barbecue.
above like the barbecue. But then
Yeah.
we sent a video into the group chat pretending they were Ryan's shorts, being like, Ryan's
He laugh
shorts.
reacts it.
And he's like, Ryan, all this. And then who was it? Oh, Wiley had a nosebleed, and me and you took a photo as if you'd punched me in the
aye,
face.
yeah,
And then we left the
Wiley's
shorts there.
How did they get back in his room?
So was it not you
Yeah.
and Smith the next
Me and-
morning?
Me and Smith the next
Folded them up.
morning, I
They
woke up.
discoloured a wee bit, hadn't
I
they?
woke up and folded them, and then I was like, Smith, or no, I gave them to Smith. I was like, put them in his room. He was like, distract him for me. So I walked in, like woke up Wiley. So he was looking at Wiley, and Smith snuck in and just folded them back down. And we left the Dolecast on the pool table.
And he wore them, did he not?
I remember him coming
were
out.
on.
I remember him
Yeah, he
coming
wore
out-
them another day.
Yeah, but had they discoloured a wee bit?
No,
No.
they were like stiff probably. I'm sure.
I remember he came out and he was giving off. He was like, "Someone has moved my Oakleys. They were not on this pool table." And I was like, "What? They were not here." Yeah,
Probably Wiley.
they weren't. They were at the
He
bottom.
loves wearing them.
They were at the bottom of the pool. Then Ryan made the unfortunate mistake of Peter was walking around the side of the pool,
Oh, mate.
and
Oh,
Ryan was like prime position to push him in. Oh yeah.
yeah, it's not even warm in
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
get
like
nervous?
just the nowadays.
Nowadays you sweat a lot now.
Nowadays,
Sweat boy.
it's like 20 degrees every day.
Sweaty.
Sure, he feels it.
You go outside really to feel it. I suppose.
Be warmer inside than outside.
True.
And work, mate.
I suppose yeah. You're a full time worker now.
Yeah, some worker like.
Ryan had positioned himself perfectly, and I just went like this to Ryan, like, and Ryan pushed Peter into the water, and if I could get any footage from the holiday, it would have been 2 moments. It would have been when he pushed Peter in the water, and then when Ryan nearly got thrown into the water.
No, when Ben got thrown in.
That's what I mean. When
Yeah.
Ryan nearly got thrown in. Peter had his phone in his pocket, and then his phone then was consumed by water. Did you, to counter that, say then throw your own phone in the water to prove it would be fine?
Yeah, because he said it was a 15, which it wasn't. It was a 14.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, why lie?
Yeah.
But anyway, he was like, so, like, after the iPhone 8, they're all waterproof, like, water
Yeah.
resistant to, like, a certain,
Level,
like,
yeah.
level. So it was grand. And then he was like, it's not, like, it's going to be broken. Why have you done that? And then I was like, well, I've got what did I have? 13?
I think you had one lower than him, so
I had
like, you're-
13, and I was like, it's grand. Like, here, I'll shoot it. Dunked it. It was fine. It works fine. And his worked immediately as well. It just
Yeah.
didn't charge because the port was wet.
didn't charge me. He kept coming out to Ryan saying, "Ryan, there's gonna be problems here if this doesn't charge."
Serious trouble.
Then nothing. I don't think he really did anything to him, but
Because it started charging.
yeah, start charging.
But it was like, he was like putting it on, and then while he was like, let me see it, put it
Yeah.
on, it worked. And he was like, whoa.
Aaron, I'll ask you this.
Oh my
I
God.
want to hear your thoughts on what's appropriate here and what isn't. So, and I'll try and keep people anonymous, right? So there was an incident on our holiday when someone made a little sly, not even a sly, just a jab, wee joke to someone else, right?
Jab.
Said
Yeah.
jab.
Giving hints away, mate.
So someone made a wee jab to someone else, and this person didn't take it very well, right? Now, the person that made the jab, the joke, was fully clothed with a bum bag around their backpack with their phone and their watch. Bear in mind, phone is not the 8, so not water resistant.
SE.
SE. Was it an SE? Bro's living in the 2010s.
Maybe shit.
Yikes, man, throw in.
Water resistant. He's not even water.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's burr, like.
Don't be throwing jabs at an iPhone SE in your bum.
I know, that's burr, like. It's gone. Loser, like. That's ran on. I'm just putting it in there. So, person who had the jab made against them wasn't happy and was like, that's it. Grabbed Ryan and dragged him towards the pool, right? Ryan's fully clothed. His intention was clearly to throw him into the pool. Now, there was, do you ever get...
Even make SEs.
Oh.
I thought you broke the chair.
I like this more.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, down lower.
I suppose he's right on the
On the
mic.
camera,
Because
Charlie looks like he's about 6'2". Jonas looks like he's a wee boy.
Yeah.
That's okay. That makes a change, mate.
Yeah.
Because he's like so massive and
Right,
like
so
7 foot
muscular.
Yao Ming over here.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Yao Ming?
That's a rogue one, like.
Oh,
Call me Chinese, mate.
look at me, I'm over it. So, this Ryan is dragged towards the pool. Do you ever get when you just see something and you go, that's turning a bit, it's turning a wee bit, it's no longer banter,
but he
it's
was
turning a wee
already quite
bit.
heated because we were having a debate about religion.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was one guy,
What
but
you doing, lads?
no,
We do that every night. We do it every night.
What?
Drink.
No, they were doing that, but like it was,
Swig for swig while debate for debate.
but it was more. There was one person in particular
Yes.
was going hard against Ryan, and that was riling Ryan up a wee bit.
When he chucked a pizza.
Yeah, yeah, that was weird. So we were having a debate about religion, and someone was riling Ryan up, and Ryan just grabbed a crust and threw it at him. But I don't know, it was weird. But Ryan was being dragged towards the pool, and you could see them were had just turned Turk, and it was a wee bit like, this isn't really bad anymore. These lads are having a bit of a scrap, and I shouted like, lads, like the famous Simon Houston bus stop.
Like the Messiah.
Yeah, have you heard about Simon Houston's bus stop story? I was driving to my.
You just do it after.
It'll be
Do it after you're going over.
No, like do it
twice
after.
after.
Just do it after.
I'll do it.
Hey, for once, finish one step.
Just finish the story.
I was driving my driving test, and there was a fight happening at the bus stop, and my dad literally got out of the car and went, lads, enough, and broke up the fight. Anyway, so
Oh yeah, I know about that one.
yeah, there you go. 5 seconds. So Ryan's been dragged to the pool, turned Turk, and I said, lads, enough, and Ryan was about to get thrown into the pool, and there was a wee bit of, if Ryan had fallen one particular way, he would have cracked his head. And Scott, out of nowhere, who's been in the podcast before, grabbed the attacker. And threw him into the pool. Like it was really well done. He just like grabbed him and flipped him back.
Like he was a feather, mate. It was
What?
It was
Nope. Scott managed to
cartoonish.
stay dry. This person, by the way, as well, is just in their trunks.
Just out of the pool.
He was already in the pool.
Just out of the pool. So like, literally, he's just wet again. And yeah, after Scott had a feel when he was throwing him.
Happens to us all.
Then we all sat down. I thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. Then there was a more. I don't know how. I don't even know what happened. Then the attacker got out of the pool. I haven't to call him the attacker because I know he would mum
The attacker?
The attacker, the aggressor got out of the pool. Yeah. Have a guess? No, it wasn't actually.
No.
But the aggressor got out of the pool.
What did you say? What?
I have to bleep that.
I was
So we in school here?
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut.
What do you mean, like, in school
Oh yeah,
when
he
he
left
was
fifth
about-
year. Yeah, never mind.
What's this guy?
No, I do. I'm thinking of like that. Do you remember him?
He was gone.
That was the guy
Nah,
with
don't know who that is,
special
like-
educational
He
needs.
wore like a swimsuit every non-uniform day.
Yeah, and he
Good
was
type
the
of
guy
field,
that
but
when we
material.
finished swimming in school would have got out and not use the towel, would air dry, and a certain teacher had to go in and basically say, "I'll dry myself if you don't get dried." He didn't do that, but like
Weird.
something like that. But
I hope I have to.
yeah, so the aggressor got out of the pool and basically came over to Scott and was like, "What gives?" and was like giving off.
Because his head was.
Because his
close or
he
something.
said his head was close to cracking off the pool. My argument would have been, but it would have been the same if he had thrown Ryan into the pool. What do you think?
No,
I think
he
it's
said the
fine.
same.
I think
It
it
was
was throw him in. Who cares?
Better.
In defense of Ranahar's IFONC, it's probably.
If he cracked his head, he cracked his head. Like, you know what I mean?
If there's blood spilt, there's blood spilt.
The,
Funnier part,
the argument in opposition was, well, it's Ryan O'Hara.
which isn't really fair. Like funny, but not really fair. What made it better?
You don't slap him every time.
Oh man,
pretty funny,
he's
like.
a
I hate that guy, like.
Right?
Pretty funny, like.
What makes it better? The aggressor and Ryan O'Hara sharing a room. So
Yeah.
then they went up.
Rough.
So they went up.
Passionate.
Talk
Yeah.
to each other.
Well, they went up. They went up. Did whatever with each other and had a chat about it.
Point thing was you were getting it later.
Rough. And then, for whatever reason,
No lube this.
they came down, both in their pants.
yeah. They both got changed and
Full roots.
But like they came down to like the council that was
Their
sitting
first
outside.
words were, "We've made up."
Yeah, they came out and were like, right, we've sorted
It was
it
lit.
in their pants,
No.
which is weird.
Crack that keeps pinching me when I lean back.
It's all right now, and the Ranaher comes in like walking like a penguin.
Yeah, rubbing his bum.
We kiss.
But yeah, that I think that was the night when the first crack started the show in things.
What night was that?
What?
What night was that?
Probably the first night. No,
Third.
it was like third night or something. Yeah, I don't.
That's when no more banter happened.
Yes, that's what it was. We said, right, lads, that's it. No more banter for the rest of the holiday. Yeah, it was funny. Wiley also did this thing where like he was like, we had like the pool was obviously like here and there was like loungers around it, and then Max would just take his chair and go like into the jungle like slightly further out. But yeah, would I go on another
The
lads holiday?
Godfather, just
Godfather.
sitting in
Yes.
the shade with his bucket hat and
Yeah.
his sunglasses on.
His red top on. But
which he didn't take off.
didn't go on a booze cruise this year. But would you guys go on another lads holiday?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would go on one like literally tomorrow, happily.
Wouldn't do that, like, but I go on next year, like.
Would you actually not? You
Right-
get time
right
off.
now?
You get time off, yeah.
I
It's like
can't.
family leave. Your work lets you have it off. You're not going.
Where's the location? What's the ideal lads holiday?
Blood.
Ideal
Not
location.
not tips, but
Somewhere,
yeah, where's
somewhere warm, probably, just so you can kind of chill during the day. But we could do a city
Cyprus.
break.
Cyprus?
Nah, Cyprus
Cyprus is
too.
gorgeous.
What, sorry?
Ayia Napa.
That's Cyprus.
Yeah, I know. I said Iron Apple, and you all took a shit, took a dig at me
only
last year.
Scott was like, nah, Gaza Strip's too close to that.
No, he
Oh,
wanted
is it like
he
Gaza,
wanted to
is
go
it
to
like-
Iron Apple. It was
Cyprus
far.
is near where all that bombing and shit's
There's an
happening.
RAF
We could
base.
fight.
Yeah, we could fight.
You can support the troops.
There's not much fighting going on. It's just drone strikes.
There's just bombs dropping.
I would ruin the holiday, like, wouldn't it?
If you got bombs, no shit.
Just whack a wee mute jammer down. You'd be
Well,
grand.
well, that's what it was. Well, when we
no
were
one
there,
else is gonna understand that, mate.
No drones.
when we were there,
Oh, brother.
what did you even say there?
No, you don't even understand that. mate.
Rainbow or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We were there. Jay Slater went missing, and since
Oh,
we've come home, his remains have been found.
Dumped.
So disappointing. Actually
Time in
disappointing.
America? Anyway?
Yeah, it was a great time, America.
Been
I know,
dumped.
but it's like not like controversial. It's kind of disappointing that it's not the story it was. Like about
Do
the
we know
mafia.
that?
Well, no.
Do we know that?
No, you don't know that.
He was
Oh, he's
literally
just been found.
his body was found outside of where he was last seen. Like it wasn't.
It was in that.
It was in the concert, lad. It was just outside the concert.
No.
Like on a hill.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
It was
Like
in
down a
that. It
hill.
was in that.
Tell you right now, you're fundamentally
You're
wrong.
wrong. You're wrong. mate.
You're fundamentally
You're
wrong.
wrong.
Where is it?
It was in that.
It was in the
park
wee
or
like
whatever, in the hills.
mountain range where he was smoking.
But nah, I don't.
Ah.
I don't believe for a minute that they've searched that whole area for 31 days, and then miraculously his body appears
He was like
somewhere
down a
where they've already searched for his body. It's been dumped.
I mean,
mate.
yeah, suspect.
He's been bought into a dodgy shed.
Well, we were.
Been back in the.
That's
Yeah, I'm telling
crazy.
you. I'm telling you. He's been kidnapped.
That's crazy.
He's been kidnapped by the mafia, tortured and
we were in the holiday when it was
dumped.
all coming out in terms of
Aye.
like I was on the Facebook group and everything and like
all the story. The thing,
You know,
the
like,
guy,
what you
the
see
big
and
guy
everything.
with the paragraphs you were reading me, that was mental.
yeah.
But like,
Good story. Good
all I'm
movie.
saying is, if you're going to a concert in Tenerife and you get a 2-hour taxi
Suspect like
with a guy called flipping Adar Qasim, like, you're in for trouble.
Major organ. What was his name?
Adar Qasim or something like.
yeah.
You're in for trouble.
Ryan man.
You're in for trouble. Like, I mean,
Sorry, Ryan and the aggressor.
find this fella's name.
Oh, was that an actual name of the guy?
That's the guy that he was.
I thought you were just being
no,
racist.
no,
Oh,
no, that's the
right,
guy he
okay.
was in the taxi with.
Oh right, okay. I thought
Or
you were
whatever
just
it
being
was.
racist. Charlie, you would go to America like in like December time?
Yeah, it's nice. Get away for Christmas.
Is it when you were younger, was it not weird being away on Christmas Day?
I think the first time I did it was like first year, so I was still kind of. I wasn't like,
Santa
how's
was.
Santa gonna get our address now? But like, I was like, it's kind of fun to get away. You're like summer holidays.
Was it quieter?
It's quieter like right on the holiday, kind of, because they like Disney and Universal's still open on Christmas. They just like make the
yeah.
workers work.
Yeah.
Let
Christmas
them,
Day.
yeah, Christmas Day. They don't really.
If you're going to Universal or Disney on Christmas Day, you're mental.
Yeah, but it's quieter.
Did you go on Christmas Day?
It's quieter, yeah.
That's wild. But like, it's not like a
But, like, they
centre
don't
where
do
like yeah, you
Christmas
just
dinner.
need 2 people in it if you want to open on Christmas Day.
But
Disneyland's a
a
bit
lot-
more.
a lot of people aren't like Christian as well, though. If you think about it, like over here, it's a big, like we're a big Christian state.
Yeah. Whereas over there, it's not as.
Yeah, it's big.
We
Hang
It's a
on,
big
are we
jumble
talking about
pot.
the same America.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah,
But like in terms of like practicing, like would care about like would have
I know, they're
would
all
ch-
fake, like,
yeah,
they're
that's what I
just-
mean.
and
Like,
they don't have
yeah.
a Christmas dinner. They do like Thanksgiving, so like it's really hard to get a Christmas dinner. We went to TGI
you-
Fridays.
for Christmas dinner.
Yeah,
Would you have a burger?
I don't know. It was a while ago.
Yeah, fair. We were talking to this guy. When I was there a couple weeks ago, we were talking to this guy who used to work at Disney.
We bored this guy. He's just checking his emails.
He's trying to find this.
He's
I can't find him. I can't
Oh,
find
I
him.
thought,
Can't find him.
he was checking that taxi driver's name. I genuinely just thought you were being racist.
No, like it wasn't.
Yeah, he
Was that guy?
tell us if he was being racist.
That was his name, like
Yeah.
something like that.
We went, and this guy was telling us he used to work for Disney. He's retired now. He was like, yeah, like under Magic Kingdom, like there's just like, it's like just imagine this huge warehouse of just like cameras. Like every move is being watched. Because I remember we were in the queue. Not that this is Disney, but we were in the queue for Hagrid's ride or whatever in Universal there. My dad said to me, he was like if a fight broke out right now in this small room, like
Would he
there's
pin you down?
it doesn't look like there's any cameras to like look at it or anything. But apparently, like in Disney, like it's like Can't do it.
I've probably seen
Can't
a
do a
camera,
single.
like.
Oh, there's cameras in Universal, but not in this specific. Like, it didn't look like there was any in this specific
Yeah.
room. Do you know what I mean?
I haven't been to Disney in ages though. I feel like once you've done
We didn't do Disney.
once,
Yeah, we didn't do
you-
Disney this year. Guys, I am back to tell you a little bit about our sponsors, Great Outdoor Barbecue Co. It's coming to the end of the summer, but that does not mean the barbecues stop. In fact, there's probably never been a better time to get a barbecue. Maybe your grill has taken absolute battering over the summer because you've just been grilling so much. You're in need of a new one. Guys, the place to get it, Great Outdoor Barbecue Co. Okay? Listen, maybe you're not even in the market for a full barbecue. Maybe you're looking a bit of an Italian taste. Maybe that's what your taste buds are telling you. Well, guess what, guys? They do pizza ovens as well. They do all that. Maybe you're just looking for some new marinades, some new rubs, you know? They got plenty of rubs up there, let me tell you. Every single month, Great Outdoor Barbecue Co. does a raffle, okay? For a very, very, very small fee, you can buy a ticket, be entered into the raffle, and could win a piece of kit worth hundreds, sometimes even thousands of pounds. I genuinely wouldn't endorse them if I didn't think they have seriously good kit over there. So yeah, guys, check them out. Because
What, you were out for 3 weeks though. What
two
were you
and a
doing?
half, yeah, we went to. Well, we did 2 days Miami, 3 days Miami, which was just the beach. Like, it wasn't like it's cool that I'm in Miami, but it was
Miami Metro.
Lauderdale by the Sea. Don't ask me where that
Fort
is.
Lauderdale.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
That's like where all the frats go. Like
Is
on their spring break, they all go to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
and
did
it's
it?
like,
That's
yeah,
exactly where I
it's
was.
like Slut Central or something.
Oh, well. I do think I was there, brother. But yeah, the
Go on, Luke.
Chris. Yeah, I went up to Florida to this like resort place called Orange Lake, which was lovely. And then went to Denny's, which we discussed at the start, omelets and stuff. But yeah, didn't do Disney, only did Universal. I did think a lad's holiday to there would be unreal.
And you're 21 though.
Yeah. But like I thought, but
Expensive
I
as
also
well.
thought you'd never obviously be able to
Money-wise.
It'd be too expensive. You do it in like a small group, like 5 maybe.
Like
but-
you do lads holidays up until you're like fully familied. Would you not? Would you not go out? Would you not go on a holiday with your friend? Like,
Well, I
you say
said
lads
this-
holiday, do you mean 10 of us? I don't mean that. Like,
I
I just
said-
mean going on a holiday
with my
friends.
buddies.
Yeah.
Buddies holiday.
That happened to be meal. That
Yeah.
I sometimes call
that happened to be lads. Yeah. That happened to be the lads. I had said at our last one there, like, Scott was like, "Would you do another one of these?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm sort of walked off. Literally walked off, going, "I'm not doing another one of these." But like, and then I said to you on the last day, I was like, "Would probably like I can see us in a month being like, do you want to do another one?" And we were like, "Yeah, probably."
Yeah.
Probably would.
What's a month on now? How you feeling?
Probably would. I probably would. Like it depends who's going and who
It's just certain individuals.
More-
Like
it is.
me and David talked about just booking a holiday in August.
I suggested Amsterdam for a weekend. Just a city break.
I don't know
I
about
nearly-
Amsterdam. I feel like when you're going to Amsterdam, everyone just assumes you're going for the
to
drugs.
yeah. But you
Which
don't have
like
to.
I don't know what else is in Amsterdam.
Glory holes.
That too.
The red
So like
light.
yeah, perfect.
Drugs and glory holes.
red
Man,
light
you are
disc.
sorted. Yeah.
I'm sorted.
Know him.
Have you heard the story about
The dad and
Yeah.
his daughter. Yeah.
Oh, that's not real, surely.
It is, man.
I'd say
Is
that's
it? Was
real.
that in
When-
Amsterdam?
It was shared through WhatsApp. So it
Was
must
that
be
in Amsterdam?
It's like old people
But
social
genuinely,
media.
it's probably real.
Old people social
it's-
media.
That is mental.
WhatsApp's a reliable source in terms of like family group chats and stuff.
That is mental.
Yeah.
Do you have family group chats?
So
on
were
WhatsApp?
they
Yeah.
from Amsterdam then? Like,
Uh,
why was she working on it?
I
They
Yeah,
both.
yeah, yeah.
They both went.
was it?
Nah, there's loads of them. Like
There's so many.
Amsterdam's confirmed to be fake. I don't want to be.
I don't believe it, like-
You're telling
It's
me
a
there's
good
not.
story,
There's. I'd say it's not. It was certainly not impossible to happen. Maybe that one in particular is fake.
this is where you need like what do you call the guy in like the
Joe Rogan's guy.
Joe Rogan podcast where he has like
What's
the
his name?
clips
Charlie?
of it.
What's the guy's name?
Jamie?
Jamie. That one. Oh, you're sorry.
Similar guys.
Yeah, you need to. Well, we're thinking of getting rid of the changing the setup a little bit.
All right. Okay.
Getting rid of this table for
Just make it nice and knee touchy.
for a smaller coffee table.
Alright.
I'd be a bit more back. Kind of be a bit more of a lean back.
You can maybe
podcast.
even have a
You know?
throne.
Yeah, Cabba's probably
Yeah,
be
is
able to back.
Is it like Kieran Bartlett has a throne? Have I seen a?
No.
Have I seen a photo?
Do you want a throne for the next time you're on?
Yeah, I would love a throne. Obviously, I would love a throne, but
Well, contact our throne guy.
Yeah. It's on that. Well, we'll get it. I'll give you it.
yeah.
Get that sorted.
Yeah, lads' holiday. I'd love to do Disney. I'd love to do Universal.
Yes.
I'd love to do. I'd love to do Paris.
Well,
Do Disneyland there.
can we rewind it back to last time we were in Florida? Me, you, and Scott were all there the same day,
Didn't
and we
meet
were.
up. Didn't meet up.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we were there for like a week overlapping. We were like, "Here, Daniel, when do you want to go to Universal?" Because me and Scott had already been. We were like, "Here, Daniel," and you were like, "Oh, I'll be free Friday the 25th or whatever." So we were
Never.
like, "Sweet." Told the parents that I couldn't do anything that day. We get to Universal, and you were like, "Oh, I'm just having a chill day at the house." In Florida,
lads.
you just sat at the villa.
Took inspiration from the king.
What? Oh,
Just chilling in the house.
Yeah,
Chilling like
it
a
was the
villain.
best part of the day.
Me and you roomed on the holiday.
Did.
I think I said roomed. But
That
that was random, man.
right.
Random the aggressor. But I'm not gonna bleep his name. But how would you rate me as a roommate out of 10?
Well, the first night you stole my charger, which kind of annoyed me. But,
Did it?
John, do you remember that? You were upstairs, we were both getting ready, and then you came into my room, and I was literally scrambling through everything because my phone
You
was
did that a lot,
Oh.
though. He kept taking stuff. And
Yeah,
putting
but
it in
you
the
did
Do
more
you remember
once.
Scott's shorts? So like,
suitcase. You're just an idiot.
so
Like
on
a
our
squirrel,
holiday,
mate. You just store things.
on our holiday, I went into Scott's room. He had his own room, and I just grabbed a pair of like nice linen shorts, and I came to do hers. I was like, I might just wear these out one
See if
night
he notices.
and see if he
Yeah.
notices. I then did, but what had happened was I then thought I put them back, and I just had very similar shorts. So I just wore them thinking like, no, these are my shorts. Packed them thinking, no, these are my shorts. And then Scott came in and went, have you seen like another pair of these? Like, I know we have the same shorts, but like I just can't find mine anywhere. And I was looking at them more closely and went, I don't have a pair of these shorts. I've stolen Scott's shorts. So I said, yeah, but I didn't want to go into Scott and be like,
Yeah, I've worn these.
I've worn these are
Yeah.
yours, and him think like this guy is actually trying to steal these shorts because he just likes them. So I don't know what I did. I was just kind of like, oh, like
We found them.
Yeah.
They were under the
I
bed.
think I think that's exactly what I said. I was like, oh, I found the shorts. There you go, man. And didn't touch them again. But yeah,
No, you informed them. I was there when you informed them. Informed them of the whole situation.
yeah. There was, and then we had an AC in our room that was controlled by remote control, but all the remotes
Synced.
controlled all the
the
different ACs. So
That done my head on.
Charlie
Oh
and
my
Scott would just sit outside our room going beep 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 on the AC.
There was one where I slept in and they came in and turned it up to 32 degrees and just and took the remote and left. And I was too lazy to get out of bed to turn it off. I was just sitting there sweating. And
It was 40.
40, yeah. And then there was another one where you
Get the
you
heater
put it
on.
to the minimum, 16 degrees, and I turned it to like the max power. I was freezing it.
It was like 6 in the morning as well. It was like
And then in the nights where you came in and jumped on me,
nights.
Some of that's in the vlog.
nights like
Twice.
like 2 o'clock in the
and
afternoon.
then the one where I was sleeping and Baxter just hit me a shot. Me. Oh.
That was the funniest thing. Yeah. He literally rose from the dead. He went, like straight forward. But yeah, obviously every time you guys are on, we play a little game.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, I seen those there.
This
I
time is no different.
was thinking.
It's what I like.
My mum actually said to me, there's a guy, so yesterday there's a guy on the podcast tomorrow, and then she's like, alright, and then she's like, don't be sounding racist this time. I was like, what are you on
Did
about?
she see that clip?
Yeah, she saw that clip. I've no idea
The
how.
first 10 minutes of this podcast, you said, get him out or something.
Yeah.
But I she was like, don't be sounding racist. I
Probably
was
put
like,
it all over TikTok
I
as
was
well.
like,
Be
what are
good.
you on? I was like, what are you on about? This is just the game.
Benji
How did you
Hirsch.
see
I
that?
have no idea.
We're playing specifically Ring of Truth, and the way this works is. So here's an example one. The first audio recording Thomas Edison made on his phonograph was him reciting, and you have to do 2 made-up answers, and then you read the real answer within there as well. So the real answer to this one is Mary had a little lamb, whereas you would put some deceitful ones in there as well, and
Yes.
the other two have to guess what the correct one is. Do you know?
Trust me, I love this game.
This is the famous time. We played this once, and oh no, played, oh no, we played this game once, and it was Ryan O'Hara's turn, loser, SE loser, and one of the questions was like, what was the first movie Michelle Obama and Barack Obama saw on a date? And Ryan was making the answers up, and he went, this, and then he went, or Wolf of Wall Street. Bear in mind, Wolf of Wall Street came out in 2012, so like
he was in office.
Yeah, he was in office. Like it wasn't gonna be the first time. Yeah, it wasn't like that one. And we all looked at him like, but he said it with such like, I've tricked you guys. I went, oh, there's the Wolf of Wall
but
Street.
the actual answer was like some really old film that only you knew. But I had to say it with like,
I think it was Silence of the Lambs.
no, it wasn't. Silence of the Lambs was like
Where did we play
2001.
this?
His house.
Is the mid-90s.
Is it?
Yeah.
But it's still no. Well, it was like the inspiration of 12 Years a Slave or something.
Well, it's not Silence of the Lambs.
It was
What's the movie
Something
about
like that.
black people from outer space?
It's not that one.
Is it just called M-Words from Outer Space?
Right,
What?
you have to, you're
There's
gonna
a
have to you're gonna have to cut this out. 'Cause I'm not saying it, but Silence of the Lambs is 91 actually. I can't.
There's a movie about black people from outer space, but
oh, Fast and Furious.
no, that.
Yeah, it was that.
How long is it? It was only 26 minutes.
Yeah, what is it?
I was
We could do a watch along.
I was about to
Cover
read
the
it.
latest episode of
I was about to read it.
podcast
but-
on Spotify whenever you get.
That's poor. Like,
I was about
live
to
to the
read it.
end.
Do
man.
we time lapse at the end? Of just
We
us
could do a
watching it
watch
at
along.
20 times speed?
We could do a watch along.
Can I name the? It literally is just called Gay Hard RM Words from Outer Space.
Read a review.
I'm gonna read you just some of the names of the
Okay.
people in it. Like these are the character names. So
Demetrius.
Produced by Spielberg. or whatever.
There's Sergeant
The Quivion.
Sergeant Shaved Balls, Captain B Dick, Arm and Ass.
Oh man,
They were
ass.
only good ones. The top review on none of these are. I can't actually.
We'll do. One day we'll do a watch along.
What's that mean?
So like we'll do like a bonus podcast where, or just a podcast.
It is a. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting here. It is a gay porn movie.
Maybe we won't
Let's
do a
go,
watch
baby.
along.
Let's
We'll
go.
maybe do a watch along without the video available,
Yeah.
or the video just censored in certain parts.
Sure.
We'll see what happens. But
Just
yeah,
we
our
just-
face
we
at
just
like
sit
20
here.
times speed.
yeah, or deep fake it.
We just sit here and
His
watch
face
something.
on the
Our face?
his face.
Oh.
What?
The movie is about
What about their cocks? What are you going to do there? Chickens.
put Ryan O'Hara's face over them probably.
Sit here and watch a movie.
Very good. Right, let's have a go at the Ryan O'Hara's Ring of Truth.
Why did I get a
Someone
card?
may go first because I don't understand this. I wasn't really listening.
Okay. Well,
Oh, right,
You're
okay.
given a real answer, you make up two answers.
We just
and then
decided-
and you read all three out,
you
multiple
have to
choice.
deceive them into not picking the real answer.
So I'll go first. In 2015, Japan granted citizenship to Hiroshio Nutagani, Godzilla, or Nishan Urutiko.
The first one. The first one.
Okay, that's your answer?
Yeah.
Your answer is...
Whoa. What was... I didn't listen to it. I was reading mine. I just didn't
Those
even...
names are exactly as you did.
It's the first one, mate. It's the first
Are
one.
you happy talking the first one? Because I don't know. Okay.
Positive.
No, whoa.
Okay, we'll let him go there, but I'm positive it's the first one.
Who do you think it is, A, B, or C?
I didn't hear it.
Oh.
A, B, or C.
Some name.
Hiroshio Nutagani, Godzilla,
It's the first one.
or Nishan Urutiko.
The first one.
First one, you changed that last one.
Okay. It's Godzilla. I made up the other two names, and then you were like, I don't know what they are, and I had forgotten how
Yeah,
I'd
but
said the other two made up
I
names.
don't know what the first...
That's
the
very
first
well
two
done
were.
that you made up two names.
Thanks. Well,
I
was
didn't
just
know
like,
what the first...
this
first
sounds
sentence was.
Japanese.
I just...
So,
Fair play to you.
yeah, so there'll be maybe a point system on the board. Oh, brilliant. He's ahead of the curve.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
You start paying him, mate.
Yeah, Ryan Hill who. But yeah, Charlie, you can go.
Okay.
Anytime today, mate.
Awesome, mate.
You might want to sit into the microphone as well, you know.
I know,
Yeah, but
right?
I'm thinking
As
here.
amateur are.
Honestly, you can
So
tell
you
this guy.
just make them up on the fly?
Yeah, man. That's
Okay,
That's the game, mate.
it's creative mind, man. Do you want to go first, while
Right.
us boys?
No, I've
I
got
haven't
it.
read my card yet.
In 1944, Leicester teacher Donald Watson coined the term vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian.
In 19 when?
44.
When do you think the term vegetarian came about?
The latest, whatever the latest date was, I think.
I didn't give dates.
You give vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian.
when?
Yeah, but like just
Oh,
general.
which
Like, when
one?
do you think like?
Probably
Do you
like
think vegetarian was before or after 1945? I'd say that's
After.
before. I'd say vegans after. I would say
maybe
vegetarian.
after as well.
Vegetarian would just be like.
Bear in
I
mind,
don't eat
1945
veggies.
is like wartime. Like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one's choosing to be vegetarian.
Yeah. But if someone
No
choosing.
one was choosing to get shot at.
Yeah, is anyone
No,
choosing
but
to be
I mean like
pescatarian?
food ration and all that. There, like they're not. If they get given a bit of meat, they're
When
gonna
did
eat
the
it.
war in 1945 or 44?
Yeah, 1945.
45.
Yeah,
It's a lot of years before World War II. Like.
45.
39, 45.
I would say vegetarian was a thing before pescatarian was a thing. Do you know what I mean? Pescatarian is just fish.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
vegetarians.
Yeah, I'm just
vegetarians.
writing the info.
I think vegetarian's the oldest one, but I still think it's after 1945.
But he coined one of them in 1945, so it's either vegan.
44.
44.
Yeah,
Oh, like
1944.
we're still very much in wartime then.
Yeah,
What is boy sitting on his hole coining
Donald Watson as
Vegetarian?
well, guys. It's not just anybody.
Donald
Can you
Watson,
read the question
descendant of Benji?
In 1944,
It's nice.
Leicester teacher Donald Watson coined the term.
I'm gonna say vegetarian.
I'll agree.
Mainly because I don't think pescatarian or vegan
Or that
would have
old.
been before vegetarian.
Yeah,
so-
okay, I'll agree.
Vegetarian?
Yeah.
It's vegan.
Vegan,
Oh
mad,
well, there.
mad.
Shoot me then. I
Mad.
feel stupid.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
44. It's the guys.
44.
Right, so you ready?
Wow.
Fortune cookies were first created in New York, San Francisco, or Beijing.
Well, they weren't Beijing because I know it's an American creation. I would go San Francisco.
Do
Don't
we
know.
have to agree on a term?
No, we don't have to.
Well,
but
surely.
I don't know how you're scoring it. I'm just gonna let Aaron score it.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should agree on it.
No,
Because that surely if we take 2/3 of his answers, like, either
True.
way he can win. Or
Oh,
like
I can.
eventually.
Yeah.
If you're that good.
Damn it.
Yeah, we should probably agree on an answer.
Yeah.
no,
well,
I don't think so.
Because then, like,
if you
Get it wrong.
there's a high chance he
you have to,
loses.
would I let you? Do you have to- everyone have to agree?
yeah, it's teams. It's 2 teams.
I suppose.
So like you have to
I
have one
suppose the
answer.
team can just be
Whoever's
whoever is
Yeah,
against
okay.
you.
Please have to
And
agree then.
so yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely not Beijing because
I think San Fran, but
I think San Fran just got feeling. I don't think New York. New
he's
York were
he's
too busy
read San Fran and
making
went,
bagels.
what's another American thing, and said New York.
I said New York first.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't
Oh,
tell you.
right,
It
okay.
read it in order.
Do you want to say San Fran?
Yeah.
San Fran.
I'm an awful liar. Mate. I tried
I
to,
said New York first.
I tried to think of a third American place, but I just couldn't.
Right. Cordozer Calvin Brodus Jr. is better known as Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, or Johnny Depp.
It ain't
Can
Johnny
you read
Depp,
out his
bro.
full name?
It ain't Johnny Depp, bro. It ain't Johnny Depp.
Cordozer Calvin Brodus Jr.
Somebody who's doing audio in common has to think
is
pretty fast.
better.
You took about 4 to 5 business days to it.
It could have been Insane Bluff. You ever watched that
Could have been a
Sean
good
Lock one?
bluff. Could have been a good bluff.
Because do you know what it is?
With a
yeah,
carrot?
Yeah, the
Carrot
carrot?
in the box.
Yeah, Carrot in the Box.
Shia LaBeouf, did you say?
Carrot in a box.
But did he say Shia LaBeouf?
No,
No, Sean Lock.
Sean Locke, sorry. Oh, Carrot in the Box, sorry, from sorry, no, it's because I'm obviously looking at the
Shia
real
LaBeouf?
answer.
Like,
I didn't know what you said. I'm obviously looking at the real answer, so I don't know, like... Yeah, I'm trying to think of ones related to that answer. But yeah. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, or Johnny
And what's his
Depp.
name?
Cordozer Calvin Brodus Jr.
can you spell Cordova?
Well, that is not a Johnny Depp type of name.
Cordozar. Sounds like the bad guy in Ghostbusters.
I would go.
Cordozer.
I
Yeah.
would go 50.
I would have went Snoop Dogg because 50 Cent
I
seems more normal than Snoop Dogg.
Mm.
What are we sound effecting now?
How do we do we have a coin anywhere or a rock paper scissors?
Rock paper scissors. If you can't agree on it.
I think 50. He thinks Snoop. Snoop.
You
Snoop.
beat me there 1 second.
Okay, well, I've never lost rock, paper, scissors, so you may as well just take Snoop.
Okay.
Snoop is the correct
Fair.
answer. Kurt Novus.
Respect.
Wasn't Johnny Depp anyway.
That definitely wasn't Johnny Depp.
If we're gonna do first to 5 here, so far the points are Dan on 2, Charlie's on 3, and Jude's on 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
What way have you been scoring it?
Every point for the people
It's
who
changing
guess.
every round.
So if whoever has the card and you guys don't get right, they get a point.
Okay.
And if you guys
Yeah.
get it right when they have the card, then you both get a
Okay.
point.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Nice.
Bro, take ages to think of 3 names. Do you know what
A
it is?
collective noun for a group of rhinos is called a
You've a
herd?
really funny opportunity here.
a traffic or a crash.
Can you read those again?
A herd, a traffic, or a crash.
A crash, I think.
Do you think crash?
I think a crash of rhinos. It's not a herd.
It's
I don't
not
think it's a herd.
It's not a herd.
It's not a number.
Traffic.
It's not a trap.
A traffic of
Traffic.
rhinos.
Kind of makes sense, but like.
Crash of rhinos. I like it. I
Yeah,
like the sound of
crash
it. Even if
only.
it's not, I want to choose it just
Alright,
because it sounds nice.
crash. We'll go crash.
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 Oh, yes.
Let's go, baby. Let's
That's a
go,
big
baby.
round there.
That's a big
Let's
round.
go, baby.
For the next time you guys are on, I'm going to order Obama Llama 2.
Oh,
Love
cold.
that. When's that? Like episode 200?
Next week, mate.
It is a little known fact that the average garden snail has 4 brains, 14,000 teeth, or 4 tongues.
Oh, but they don't have teeth. Surely.
I think they do.
14,000 of them?
Not, yeah. It depends how small the tooth is.
They don't have teeth. They're like, you can just squash them.
So, read the options again, sorry. 14,000.
14,000 teeth, 4 brains, or 4 tongues.
They got that freaky
it's-
tongue
it's
for
either
real.
free- I have a feeling it's.
I think it's brains.
I think it's brains.
They have the wee antennas. I'm sure they like a brain antenna. Brain per antenna.
Yeah. Or just 4 really small brains that would equal 1 normal snail brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 brains.
Teeth.
Someone get up snail teeth. Jimmy.
Bet you can on like a.
The points are all tied up. It's 3-all.
Clutch. Clutch.
In China, instead of a bottle of wine, it is considered polite to bring your host a watermelon, a cantaloupe, or a strawberry.
In where?
China.
For what
Watermelon.
occasion?
Instead of bringing a bottle of wine,
A watermelon, a cantaloupe, or a what?
strawberry.
It's not a strawberry. It's
Microscopic
not a
look.
strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it's
I think it's watermelon. I would have thought that would have been...
See, but the only thing I'm thinking watermelon is because if it says watermelon, would he have thought cantaloupe? Because who the fuck thinks of cantaloupe?
cantaloupes are rogue.
But
man.
if it says cantaloupe, you think of melons. That's the only reason it's put me off. I think it's watermelon because they're like Chinese.
Watermelon's Chinese.
Um,
Interesting. Well, I suppose you just have to ask the chef the question.
Cantaloupe.
Would I
Does
lie
that
to
sound
you?
Chinese? That sounds French. Realistically.
do any of them
There's-
sound
There's
Chinese?
watermelon sound Chinese.
Yes. Just said it exactly how I imagined they said.
Leaving that one.
Ah,
it's
I think
gonna
that's
have
okay.
to be bleak.
I think it's fine.
Do you wanna
What
go-
Chinese? What native Chinese listeners?
You want to go watermelon?
Strawberry.
Going water. Are we going?
I
watermelon?
want to go the watermelon.
Fine, go for it.
Watermelon's correct.
Mad.
Hell yeah.
Mate, this
Watermelon.
guy's too.
Charlie and you get a point there?
Yeah.
Which means that there is a tiebreaker here between Charlie and Jew. Who's going next?
Charlie's next.
Charlie. So Jew has a potential to win this.
If me
Or
and Dan
Daniel
get it
can-
right.
Oh, you can maybe try and stop that, Emir. It's up to you guys. So I'm just setting the stakes.
Yeah, that's
I like it. I hope I win because I don't even know who this person is on my card. So I'm gonna have to come up with 3 names that I don't know who
That's
the
good.
actual person is.
Charlie, you have to do well. You can
But
win
wait,
here.
so could this be
This
Matt's
is
point?
This is the No.
Surely it's fair Drew at least gets to do his. Do you know what I mean?
I went last.
Aye. So
Well, you
you,
can do his after for a bit of crack.
Alright,
but
okay.
this is like
Just-
what can happen is Charlie can do really well here. Win, you can both get the thing right, and you could purposely sabotage your answer. But then you've got Jew to come up, and then you can get a point. But then Charlie can also go. Yeah, this is match
okay.
4.
Okay. Go for it. Mic to the mouth.
Right. I'm stuck to the chair.
That's okay. You need to pull it. Push the chair out.
Right. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
you're
I'll just
quite
lean
stuck.
back. I'll
You're
just lean
quite
back.
stuck, you know.
American architect. Architect. So I'm really nervous. I
It's okay,
get
man.
get
Hey.
really nervous when I'm
Hey.
lying, guys.
If you need to, you can hold your hand.
Right, okay. American
Thigh.
American architect Alfred Mosher Butt was the inventor of the Golden Gate Bridges, the Empire State Building, or Scrabble.
Architect?
Making Scrabble.
Nah.
But it could just be a
But it-
complete rogue one.
But like, I'm thinking of the makers of this game. Are they gonna put this architect made this building? Do you know what I mean? Like that's very, whatever.
But it also could, as Jew said, it could be a curveball.
Could be just a
I've heard him talk
rogue
about
one.
Scrabble before. Him specifically.
It's an average game.
I think Scrabble's a spoof. But then that still leaves you with
Two hard choices.
Empire State and Golden Gate.
This is a good question.
What was his name?
Alfred Mosher Butt.
Silly name. If you ask me, I'd say the
That's
name's
straight
made
out
up.
of Gay in outer space.
I'm going. It's not It's
Really?
Scrabble is annoying me.
John, do you want to change up here? You can do individual answers.
Individual.
Scrabble is annoying me.
It's a tiebreaker between me and Dewhurst, but he could get a point. Oh, it's disgusting. Here, this show, it's rigged.
Oh, wait.
Listen, the rules being put out in the universe.
No, it's
now.
already, it's out.
No, it's out. It's out there.
Aye.
Adam can technically be the only one to get a point this round,
Yeah.
and then that would make the next round everyone's game.
Oh, wow.
What's the answer, mate?
I'm going to go Scrabble.
I'm gonna go Golden Gate.
Scrabble.
No.
So here, technically,
Sue!
what we have now is 5 points to Charlie and 5 points to Jew, which means
How does that work?
because you got Scrabble right,
Yeah. Oh, but then he got a point for him getting it
Yeah,
wrong.
point for
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
which now means that if Daniel, would you do one more for the tiebreaker
Yeah.
between them, the final round?
So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Get that.
I don't like that.
Sorry.
Don't like the look of your
Is this the one you just put down?
Yep.
I picked it up and saw the answer was Scrabble, and I went, "Oh my goodness! I'm gonna mug these fools so bad."
You read Alfred Mosher Butts.
This is for it. This is for it.
Lock in, bro. Lock in.
Bro, I haven't guessed wrong yet, except for when I guessed
Wrong.
once.
James Bond's family motto
Oh, I'm cooked here.
translates as "No time to die," "The world is not enough," or "Die another day."
Are they all names of movies, are they?
The world is not enough, isn't a movie. And it's Die Another Day. From sounds very generic.
Can you read those again, please, mate?
I remember.
Just wait.
Just
Just wait. They're coming to me. They're coming to me.
I just said them back to him.
No time to die.
No.
The world is not enough.
Okay.
Die another day.
Read those again, please, mate.
No time to die. The world is not enough. Die another day.
I'm waiting for him to choose and I'll
Ah,
choose a
it's great.
different one.
Good for podcast audio.
Oh, here, do you know what we'll do for this one? You have to write in your
You tagged me in a post 43 minutes ago.
answers. You write it. You have to type in your answers, and then show them. 'Cause
Okay.
you're both, that's-
But as you show them, say them for the audio listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm heavily leaning towards No Time to Die, Dewhurst.
Sweet.
Do you know what this is like? Splinter Steel Golden Balls.
Aye.
And I know.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna choose No Time to Die.
What? Do you want to do something mental here? If you both get it wrong and Daniel gets a point, I'll read one out. And then
Oh. Alright, I've locked
We
in.
texting Daniel?
No, I just wrote it on notes.
Just wrote it right up in your notes.
I've locked in.
Text me for it.
I've locked in.
What was it again?
No time to
No
die.
Time to Die. The world is not enough. Die another day.
Right. You ready? I text Daniel.
I just
You
have
can-
all my
You can
notes.
say it.
Gay M words from outer space. Ready?
It's the wrong one.
3, 2, 1.
Die another day.
Die another day. I got a point. Yes.
What was it?
World is not enough.
Why is that even a saying?
The world is not enough. Is
The world is surely
That is a
enough.
James Bond movie.
That should surely be
The
off.
world is not enough. Is it James Bond movie?
I'd given a tiebreaker for all yous.
See, I just did that for the
Which
For the
content?
content.
Purposes of the content, like-
so means I will partake in the game.
like realistically, I knew it was that answer. Like,
Let me check. I'm pretty sure the world is not enough. Is it James Bond movie? Yeah. Yeah. Big.
mad.
What's his face?
Did anyone ever watch them?
Pierce Brosnan.
All right, let's hear it.
Peters?
Peter Brosnan.
Peter Richardson?
That's James Bond.
Formal Middlesex or Lower Six?
James bonded the box of cookies.
No food is enough. Diabetes another day. Right, that's a good one. Plenty of time to die. Right, okay. I'm done. Think of another one. Casino Royale with cheese. Sorry, I'm done. That was a good one. Royale with cheese.
Yeah, I get where it's from. Like,
Casino chicken royale. Right.
Are we cracking?
Wait, one
Chicken Royale.
Are we good to go?
Let me just double check.
check the
I'm
archives.
trying to get something for Skyfall. Yeah, we're done.
See, it's quite hard.
I know. I'm thinking. I've got a good one. I'm just kidding.
These two breathe on your neck.
Okay.
On Her Majesty's Delivery Service. Right, I'm done. Okay.
The 1900 Olympics were the only games at which a shooting event used rubber bullets, live pigeons, and actual human targets. Well, human targets, but I'm saying actual human targets.
Is this the 1900s? Is it?
On the button, 1900. Rubber bullets, live pigeons, and human targets.
I would. Oh no, it's individual.
Are we
Are we doing individual?
showing
This
answers?
has to be individual for
Yeah.
This is the winner.
Are we just showing?
Rubber bullets.
We gotta be quick with it then, because don't want too much dead air. But
Rubber bullets. I'm taking it.
I'm
I get it
going-
first.
What if multiple choice?
What am
I
going
want to
for the
get.
truth?
I want to lock it in.
You have to pick the right. You've been playing the game.
Is it the truth bit?
I'll read it-
Live pigeons. I'm going
I'll
live
read it one
pigeons.
more time.
I was gonna go pigeons. I was gonna go
1900
pigeons.
Olympics were the only games at which a shooting event used rubber bullets, live pigeons, and human targets.
I go
pigeons.
pigeons as well.
Live pigeons.
He's going bullets.
Yeah.
Live pigeons.
Yes.
Which now, I mean,
One more. Longest podcast of all time.
I'm sorry. It's come down to this. I'm doing one more.
That's okay.
So it's me and Daniel now.
This is for whoever gets this wins the whole thing. I really hope it.
I've been playing possum. You thought I was out of the game here. Houston's come back for a clutch.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
See if it's something about movies. I'm cooked.
Vin Diesel
Oh,
is a
bro.
long time and passionate player of Snakes and Ladders,
Oh man.
Scrabble,
Oh man.
and Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh man.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I also like Dungeons and Dragons. Because he's like a man, that I feel like that's something.
A
to
wee
be
soft
like,
spot.
"Nah."
Yeah.
Snakes and ladders, Scrabble, and Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm going Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm gonna go Dungeons and Dragons.
Fuck it, you both win Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not doing another one.
One more card. Yes, one more card.
Fuck, this is gonna end.
Play Snakes and Ladders.
I know.
It's not even a
I
game.
was gonna go Snakes and Ladders, and then I went, that is wrong.
He is like a
he's not
50-year-old man or whatever.
It's counting to 100.
Snakes and ladders.
It's killing me.
In 1860, Abraham Lincoln received a letter from an 11-year-old girl saying that he would have a better chance of becoming president if he killed his opposition, grew a beard, or freed the slaves.
I feel like there's an obvious answer.
I feel like it's grew a beard. Freed the slaves would be like the cool one because
That was
like
gonna be
11-year-old
Beard
girl.
was gonna be my answer. There's no way we can't choose the same answer.
He's going for the same answer. He's going to have to do different answers.
No, we'll have to do different answers. What do you want to do?
I want the beard.
I'll take the slaves then, I suppose.
Forfeit, then Dewhurst is
Yeah.
one. Grew a beard, anticlimactic. That went up for too long. Anyway.
Woo!
Let's go.
Guys, thanks
Well done,
very
cheers.
much,
Cheers,
Dewhurst and Charlie, for coming on. Thanks very much again to
No problem, sir.
our sponsors, our sponsors, Great Outdoors Barbecue Co. And we'll see you next week. All being well.
Throwing in there the last 2 seconds of the podcast.
There'll be a
We have a new special in the works.
listen. I'm keeping it on the wraps. I'm keeping it on the wraps. What I would say is, I wouldn't mind us going to Amsterdam.
I would go.
I'm filming it.
I would go to Amsterdam.
The film, the special.
Oh, to film.
We could do another
Who's
special.
us?
Oh wow.
3 of us, and we get you to film it. No, I mean an additional special
yourself
in Amsterdam.
But we have one.
We've won. Listen, cogs are turning,
No, nothing about it.
but
Just,
no spoilers.
next-
No,
do you like
no.
Kevin Feige announcing the next
Slate.
Slate?
Listen, all I'm saying is the game's afoot, and you'll hear more about it probably in December time. Yeah. Right,
Ooh.
guys.
December. Fuck me.
Well, that's when it'll come out probably, but it'll be
Big project.
filmed before that.
Is it a movie?
No, like, do we
It
did
will
the
probably
Portugal
be
special?
the equivalent.
We did a new special.
Donegal special.
No.
No, but our travels may take us
May
through
take
there.
us to-
Listen, I've said, I speak I'm in big trouble. If I speak I'm in big trouble, Ben Davis won't be happy. Right, guys, thanks very much for joining me in this week's episode of the podcast, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.